Hello friends, welcome back. Today we are going to start the chapter number 3 of geometry, that is geometric constructions. Now in this case, I hope when you are starting this chapter, you must be ready with your compass box or with your instrument box. You must be having the compass with you, also protractor with you, scales, etc. Sharp pencils, etc. Okay, because here I'm not going to use the compass at all, because we are going to discuss everything. I'm going to show you here on the board and you are going to draw along with me. Okay, so I'm not going to use the compass literally. Okay, I'll just show you something like this. Put your compass here and draw arc and so on. Okay, so we are going to discuss each and every problem in this chapter. Now, again I am telling you that this chapter also needs your past knowledge. That is right from the 5th standard. Whatever you have learned in the geometric construction, it is required here. Before that, before starting this chapter, about your instruments. Now I have seen many students use such instruments on which the marks of the inches or centimeters or degrees are hardly visible. By rubbing here and there inside the compass box, it has got faded. So please don't use this kind of faulty compass boxes. Okay, buy a new instrument box, or if you have a good instrument box in your house, please use that. The most important in the compass box is your scale and is your compass. Okay, now whenever you are using the scale, just check that both the ends of the scale are proper, they are not broken. Next, whatever scales, whatever the markings on the scales are there, those markings should be proper markings. If you go for the low level or the cheap instrument box, so most likely you will get not good quality material. Okay, so my suggestion is, generally you don't require set square, you require only scale, compass and protractor. So buy all these 3 things separately, okay, from your stationery store. Now about the compass. In your compass box, if you are going to use the pencil, that means if you are going to attach pencil to your compass, then be sure it should not be the full length pencil. Cut the pencil and use that. But nowadays there are good compass to which the pencil is already attached with the 0.5 or 0.7 lead. If the 0.5, 0.7 lead is already attached to it, then you don't have to adjust that pencil. It is already attached here. And just like your pen pencil, you just insert some leads of 0.5 or 0.7 and it works fine. So if possible, I will suggest that buy that 0.5 attached compass so that it will be easy and more accurate for you to draw the figures. Okay. Now, while using the protractor, be sure that your properly horizontal line is there on which you are, from which you are starting the angle. Because remember one thing, if you make a smallest mistake in there, whenever the line extends, that difference go on multiplying, and at certain distance that difference is too much. So be sure that you are using the proper manner protractors. Next, whenever you are using the pencils, I suggest go for the 0.7 pencil for the geometric construction, for drawing the lines, etc. Because those are fairly sharp, you don't have to sharpen the pencil every time. But if you are going to use the normal HB pencil, then be sure it must be very sharp. Now, it is not possible every time during the exam to sharpen the pencil. So always keep a 0 number polish paper with you, sandpaper which is called. If you go to some hardware store, they will give you, just ask for the sandpaper. Make a small pieces of sandpaper and keep it in the instrument box, so that if your pencil goes blunt, then just rub on the sandpaper and it will be sharpened immediately. Okay, so my suggestion is go for the good quality ruler, good quality compass, which comes with attached 0.5 or 0.7 small pencil. Then you go for the good quality protractor and 0.5 or 0.7 pencil proper. As far as possible, don't use HB pencil, because if it breaks, the lead breaks, then there will be problem. Be sure that you have, if you are using 0.5 or 0.7, be sure that you have the extra box of the leads with you. So now let us start with the actual chapter. As I told you before, this totally needs your expertise, whatever you learn from the 5th standard to 10th standard in the geometric constructions. Again, I am telling you that this chapter is very easy, very easy, and you can get full marks in this chapter. Of course, there are other simple chapters like your mensuration, your trigonometry, your coordinate geometry, and geometric construction also. Okay, so what knowledge we want here? Nothing, very simple. We should know how to draw line. Now I hope you know the difference between line and line segment. Line, where on the both the sides there are arrows, that means rays are there and it can be extended to any length. Line segment, 2 points are there, fixed length segment is there. You should able to draw proper angle at a given point. You know that how to draw a proper angle? Very simple. Draw first horizontal line, and then starting from the right hand side, you go on measuring the degrees. Okay? Then you should able to draw a perpendicular to any line or segment. Now drawing perpendicular, this is very important. This is very important. You should able to draw these perpendiculars and parallel lines, so that when you actually solve the problems in geometric construction, they become very easy. You don't have to remember anything. Okay, so first of all, we will see how will you draw the perpendicular bisectors. How many types are there to draw the perpendicular and perpendicular bisectors, whatever it is. Let us consider the first point. The first we will see, this is the line AB. This is the line AB, say 5 centimeters, 10 centimeters, whatever it is. And you want to draw the perpendicular bisector. What is the perpendicular bisector? First of all, that line should be perpendicular to AB, and secondly, it must bisect it. That means it should pass through the midpoint of the AB. So it is a perpendicular and bisector. It bisects. How you draw this? Now I am going to use my hands as a compass. My thumb will be the pointed. My thumb will be the point of the compass, and this is the pencil of the compass. Okay? You are in 10th standard right now, but when you go to higher standards like 11th, 12th or engineering, so on, no teacher in the classroom use the compass and all those things. They just use their hands and they just discuss and show you. Okay? So let us understand all these things. How will you draw the perpendicular bisector? I hope you know how to draw perpendicular bisector. So please pause your video here. Draw any line AB or any line segment AB and draw perpendicular bisector to it. Please pause your video and do it now. I hope that everybody has succeeded in drawing the perpendicular bisector to this AB. It is very simple. Whenever we want to draw a particular line, how many points we need? We need 2 points minimum. Correct? Now we want 2 points. So what we will do? We will take a compass. We will take more than the half of the distance. More than the half of the distance. We will keep the compass on A. We will take more than the half of the distance and we'll put an arc here on the upside and downside both. Now don't put a huge arc there, okay? By your eyes, by your judgment, you will come to know how much point is, how much distance is required. So I will, by A here, I will draw arc here and here both the sides. Now keeping the distance in the compass same, I will just cut this both points, and so by keeping compass here, I will cut on the both the sides arc. So now I got these 2 points. When you joint these 2 points, you will get the perpendicular bisector of the AB. Simple, very simple. Whenever I want to draw a perpendicular bisector, I need 2 points. So I will take, always remember this, take more than the half of the distance. Here from point A, draw 2 arcs. Those who have not able to draw this, just draw along with me. Take your compass, put your point here, take more than half distance, 1 arc above, 1 arc below. Same distance, put the point on the B, 1 arc above, 1 arc below. So now you got 2 points. Now, though you have got the points by cross section of these 2 arcs, okay, mark those points first properly. Name them C and D. Now join them. Don't look at me because I am not drawing it a perfect figure. Join them perfectly. Then mark here because this is a perpendicular, and then show this, and then you can write CD is perpendicular bisector to AB. Now suppose the question is on draw the perpendicular bisector of particular line segment, and if you don't draw this, don't show the right angle here or don't show the bisector here, I may cut your mark. Okay, so this is very simple. So first we saw the drawing perpendicular bisector to segment. Now there is extension to the first problem. Now again AB is there. Okay. Now I don't want to draw the perpendicular bisector. I just want to draw perpendicular to AB through any point on the AB. Okay. So the point can be anywhere in between. Suppose this point is here, which is C. Okay. Now to draw the perpendicular at point C, what we need? We need one more point, because drawing line needs minimum 2 points. So we need one more point. How will get that another point? Very simple. I'll take a compass. Okay. I will take some distance on the compass. Okay. I will put the point on the C, mark 2 arcs here, one here and one this side. Same distance. Now you have got 2 points here. Now take a compass, distance more than the half of this segment, and mark on this side. Again put point here, mark on this side, upper side. Why not to line below? Simple, we need only 2 points. One point is already given C, so we want one more point. So I am not drawing the arcs below AB. If you draw the arcs below AB, you will get 3 points. Okay, you will be more sure that this line is perfect. But for this you don't need it. Now just name this point and join and just mark. So this is how you will draw the perpendicular to any line or segment through the point given on the line. Now this point C can be anywhere. So this is very simple question. 100% they are not going to ask in your exam. But if you don't know this, then you will face trouble in the further problems. Okay, so they may say that the point C is 3 centimeter from A, so accordingly you have to take point C. Okay, what is the special condition in this? What is the special condition in this? Simple, the special condition is draw a perpendicular to AB through point A. Here. Now given point is A itself, end point. Now what you will do? You want these two arc first, but this side is blank. Simple, extend this line. Extend this line. And now from AB, draw these two arc and draw this and draw perpendicular. Okay, don't hesitate, just use your brain, simple things. So we have seen the second type in this, that is drawing perpendicular to the line through the point given on the line, correct? Now we'll see, there is line AB. Now drawing perpendicular to this line through some given point on outside the line, P. Now here, P is the point outside the line AB. And you have to draw perpendicular to this line through point, passing through point P. How many points we need to draw this perpendicular? 2 points. One point, they are already given P. Second point, how will you get? By some crossing arcs. How will you get those crossing arcs? Very simple. Put compass on P here, cut here, and to this side also. Put your compass on P, cut arc here on that side. So now you have got 2 arcs. Now it is very simple. Okay. Now take a distance on the compass. Whenever you got 2 points, take a more than half of the distance. Put on this point, arc here. Same distance, put on this point, arc here. So you will get 2 crossing arcs below. So you have got 1 point. And now you can draw, you can join these 2 points and you will get the perpendicular. Show it here, perpendicular. That's all. I am not drawing this with any instruments. So my lines, it may not be the right angle to it. But I hope that you are drawing along with me. Always remember, we need minimum 2 points to draw any line. So if one point is given, we need to find out another point. And those points are generally you get by crossing arcs. Okay? Now, just a warning. Whenever you want to mark some point, some students mark the point like this. Like this. I am showing it here bigger scale, like this. Like this. No. If you want to mark a point, put your pencil, press it and just tick it. That's all. Don't make a big circle there. Second thing is, many students draw these arcs very, very dark. In the figure, there are wanted lines and unwanted lines, or generally we call as a construction lines, and a final figure. In this case, AB is the final figure, will come in the final figure, and this, suppose this is Q, this PQ will come in the final figure. But these arcs are not the part of final figures. Those are just construction lines. So always remember, your construction lines must be lighter than your main figure. Okay? So when you are putting compass there, don't just press and make arc. Just make a light arc so that it will be visible to you and to examiner also. That means he will come to know that arc is there, but it is not very dark. When you draw something like this, it will be very fine arc and very light also. Okay? So these construction lines, now suppose if you, now here, if the point is A, like in the previous example, if you want to extend this line, whatever you are doing for your convenience, don't draw it very dark. Okay, when I check the papers, if I see the whole figure along with the construction lines are extremely dark, I don't understand actually which are the construction lines and which are the main figure, because here it is very simple. But when you want to draw the in circle or circumcircle, in that case so many arcs are there, so your main figure will get hidden amongst your construction lines. So be sure that you are drawing the construction lines or the construction arcs are lighter, okay, than your main figure. Then lines must be very sharp. Lines must be very sharp. Many times it happens that the line starts properly, but at the end the thickness of the line goes on increasing because you are using blunt pencil. Okay, so this is another technique by which you can draw. Generally, when you put a ruler, generally students hold a pencil like this. I hold a pencil like this, and when you draw the line, I just rotate my hand. I just, from here to here, I just rotate my hand while drawing the line. Very fast, one shot, starting from here and ending here, something like this. Starting from here, ending here. In that way you will get a uniform fine line, uniform thickness and fine line. Try yourself. Here, just whenever I am drawing the pencil, now suppose this is my book and I am drawing the line here. Generally students draw straight line, they don't move the hand, okay, straight line. So at the starting the line is very sharp, at the end line is blunt, thickness is more. So whenever you are drawing, just turn your hand, and while drawing the line, turn your pencil or turn your hand, rotate the pencil, pen like this. See, rotate the pen like this. Pen is like here, it is rotating here. Okay, if you rotate the pencil like this, it needs practice. Okay, it is not very easy, it needs practice. So practice to draw the fine lines. We don't want a thick line on the end and a fine line at the starting. This was about the perpendicular and perpendicular bisectors. We see all direct perpendicular bisector, then the point on the line, point outside the line, we have seen. The next construction you should know, that is the angle bisector. AB and some C, and you want to draw the angle bisector. How will you draw the angle bisector? Simple. Angle bisector is also a line. You need 2 points for the angle bisector. Okay, so one point is 100% the starting point of the angle. You want to draw another point, you want another point somewhere here. How you get the points? By 2 arcs. Simple. So I will just keep my compass some distance, I will take some distance here and I will draw 2 arcs on both the arms. If you can, just draw any angle and try to draw the angle bisector. So I have drawn these 2 arcs. Put your compass on A and 2 arcs here. Now you know that when we were drawing the perpendiculars and perpendicular bisectors, once you get the 2 arcs, you are sure to get the second point. Correct? Now how will you get the second point? Very simple. Put your compass here, take this much distance to another point, and then take this much distance and then draw arc in between here, inside the angle here. Say similar thing, second arc is here, so you will get 2 crossing arcs here. Correct? 2 points you have got. From 2 points I will draw 1 arc and second arc. So now you have got the second point. Once you get this second point, say D, now just join AD and you will get the angle bisector of angle BAC. My angle may not be exactly the bisector because I am drawing with my hands. Okay, After that, you just show here that these angles are congruent, same degrees. So now this has become your angle bisector. Okay. Now what else we want to draw? We want to draw a line parallel line. We want to draw parallel line. Now suppose line AB is given. I want to draw a line parallel to AB. How will I draw? Please pause your video here, draw any line AB and try to draw a parallel line to it at some distance. Please do it now. Very simple. If you want to draw a line parallel to it, first draw a perpendicular to this line. It may be perpendicular bisector, it can be only perpendicular through some point, doesn't matter. When these two lines are parallel, and if this vertical line is perpendicular to the AB, that line also must be perpendicular to this vertical line. So now what you have to do? You have to draw a line perpendicular to vertical line. If you draw a line perpendicular to vertical line, then these two horizontal lines must be parallel because this line is perpendicular to both the lines. Correct? Very simple. How will you draw a perpendicular line to this? Suppose no distance is given, just extend this line, forget about this bottom line now. Just you can draw a line perpendicular to this line, just draw the line perpendicular, simple. Extension to this. Suppose line AB is given and they say that draw a line parallel to AB at a distance 5 centimeters or 10 centimeters from it. How you will do? Simple. First draw the perpendicular at any point. Then take your compass, take distance 10 centimeter or whatever the asked distance. Put your compass here and mark here. So that is your point P. So now you have to draw a line parallel to AB passing through P. Because we take a perpendicular distance. Distance from line AB means perpendicular distance. So we have taken the required distance. Now forget about AB. Forget about AB. Now you have to draw a line perpendicular to this line, vertical line, passing through point P. Forget about line AB. Once you draw a line perpendicular to this vertical line, passing through point P, extend this line, passing through point P. If you draw on this line perpendicular passing through P, that line will be parallel to your AB, 100%, and at a distance 5, 7, 10, whatever it is. Okay, so now you have learned how to draw a line parallel to given line at a distance, some distance from it. Okay, simple. This everything you have already learned. I am just revising this. Okay, those who have not recalled it, just learn it now here and practice these basic figures in your book first. Okay, so when we are starting the next topic, that means the actual topic of the chapter, you should be very expert in drawing all these things, because there I am not going to explain number 1 draw this, number 2 draw perpendicular, number 3 no, I am not going to do. I am just going to tell you draw a line parallel to this line, draw a line perpendicular to this line, and so on. Okay, so be sure you are very expert in drawing these basic things. Okay, we are going to learn one more thing. Suppose one angle is given, angle ABC, and you have to draw the congruent angle to this. That means PQR and R somewhere there. You have to draw congruent angle to this. How will you draw? Without measuring, that means if you measure this angle and then measure here from with the help of your protractor, then it is very simple, I mean. But without using, just without using the protractor or the angle measure, how will you do this? By using your compass. Simple. Just take any distance in the compass. Okay? Put it on A and mark a complete arc here, intersecting both the arms. Okay? So I have marked here intersecting both the arms like this. Same distance I will take here also, and I will mark. Keep your point on point P and arc here. Correct? Now you want one more point. One point will be surely on this arc. You want one more point. How will you get that one more point? Simple. Put your compass on this. Now you have got these 2 points. Put your compass on this point, on the one arm, first arm, and take this much distance. This. From this point to this point in your compass. Now keep it here, just cut it. This is your second point. And when you pass the line through it, that will be your congruent angle. So you have drawn congruent angle without using protractor. Congruent to this angle. Again I am showing you. Take a compass, any distance, put it here, draw arc intersecting both the arms. Same compass, same distance, put it here, draw arc. Now, put your pointer here, take a distance to the point of intersecting opposite arm. This distance, put it here and cut this. Wherever that arc cuts your first arc, that is the point of intersection. And that point and this point P, connect those points and you will get the congruent angle without using protractor. If two parallel lines are there, and this is the line, these are the alternate angles. Those are congruent. So you can draw a line parallel to this line by using this property also. How? Simple. If line AB is there and you have to draw a line parallel to AB, a particular distance is not given. How will I draw? I will take any angle. I will take, say, 45 degrees angle. Okay? Now suppose the first method is using protractor. One point is here. Now by using protractor, I will measure 45 degree on the opposite side and just join this line. So this is 45 degrees. So this, I have deliberately taken 45 degree line. From this line I am taking again 45 degrees on the opposite side. I am joining these 2 points and I will get the parallel lines. In this, if they say that the line parallel to AB and at a distance 10 centimeters from AB, 95% of the students take 10 centimeters, they first draw the angle line 45 degrees and they mark 10 centimeters here on this line. 100% wrong. Okay? When you say that this line is at a distance of 10 centimeter, that distance must be perpendicular distance and not this angle distance. Okay? This distance, if it is here, this point will come somewhere here. It is not diagonal distance. It is a perpendicular distance. That means if the distance is given, then you have to draw the perpendicular. And by drawing perpendicular also, what you are doing? You are first taking, instead of 45 degrees, you are taking 90 degrees and then again 90 degrees to it. Either use protractor or by using the proper construction, you can do that. We have seen the perpendicular bisectors, perpendicular angle bisectors, then drawing the parallel lines, drawing congruent angles without using protractor. Okay. Now, the last thing I want you to practice is drawing different triangles from the given information. You want to draw a triangle, then what information is needed? First of all, triangles, 3 sides. The distance of the 3 sides and 3 angles. So how many things are required to draw the triangle? Now before that, you should first know what is isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle, 2 sides are equal. Equilateral triangle, all 3 sides are equal. Okay. Obtuse angle triangle, at least one angle should be more than 90 degrees. Acute angle triangle, angle less than 90 degrees. If the measure of 3 sides are given, can't you draw the triangle? Simple. If they say that this is phi, phi and phi, can't you draw it? Simple. First draw base phi. In a compass, take that much phi distance, put an arc here, then on this side put an arc, you will get the third point, and you join the third point, you will get. So 3 sides of a triangle are given, then you can easily draw triangle. Or sometimes the angle is given, 2 sides are given, still you can draw triangle. So by different methods or by different given things, try to draw triangle perfectly. Okay. So I think this much is enough as introduction and as of the revision of your past knowledge. So let us go to the topic 1 of this chapter, geometric constructions. When I am starting new topic, at that time you must be ready with your some plain sheets, then your instrument box, rubber pencil, everything should be with you. Okay, only then you start watching this chapter, because I am going to tell you that pause here and complete this figure, and you have to complete that figure. No spoon feeding at all. I am not going to show any instruments on the board here. Okay, we are going to discuss and then you are going to draw it. So friends, this introduction is enough here. Practice well before starting the first topic of this geometric constructions, because if you cannot draw the basic figures, basic shape, one basic shape is remaining, that is the circle. Now don't tell me that I should show you how to draw circle. Just remember that circle, the given may be radius or diameter. If diameter is there, don't take in a diameter distance in your compass, because your compass, when you are drawing circle, it is radius, not diameter. So if diameter is given, make half, that is radius, and draw the circle. Also, whenever you are drawing circle, do not lift your pointer from your book. Otherwise, many students start at one point circle and end a circle at another point. So it is not circle, it is a spiral somewhere. So don't do like that. Okay, your circle should be perfect. Now here there is not top arm. There is one top arm is there. Many students hold a compass like this and they draw something like this. They draw something like this. Just watch this hand. They draw something. Now what will happen? After this, from here to half semicircle is easy, but my hand cannot move. At that point, they lift their hand, they put it like this, and in that process, they lift this pointer from their book. So your circle, then again they find where that point has gone, where that point has gone, and then again they start. So in that case, the circle starts at one point and ends at some different point. That arm which is given there, a small arm is there, it is for your holding purpose. Hold your arm there and put this fix and just rotate that arm like this. Okay, so you're drawing complete circle. Rotate that upper hand. Don't hold your compass here, that is wrong, or you may shift the distance. Otherwise, hold it here and then just twist. Okay, full circle. So be sure of this and then get ready, and we will start topic first of geometric constructions. Thank you very much.